My drinky is over there. Oh yeah. Where can I shove you? The baby. The baby. Oh no. Strangle him. Alright, let's see how quickly I can somewhat get something done. Yay. G'day. Hi. Hello. Welcome to my account. I am rheaivyhope. I am exhausted. Oh my god. I am beyond exhausted. I'm so sorry that we're doing it like this, but I thought this was a little bit more visually interesting. At least you got some pretty lighting happening, and I look funky in my pajama jams, which I seem to be doing a lot lately, but I am exhausted. I'm so fucking tired. Not gonna lie to you, my average sleep at the moment is under 6 hours. I don't sleep at night at the moment. I am very fucking tired, and I work 6 days a week. Your girl is a busy bee, and holy crap, these makeup looks in the last month, they've been fun. Don't get me wrong in any way. I'm not complaining in the slightest. I loved doing them and everything, but holy crap. Just there's so much that goes into prepping and doing all of that, then the editing. Insane, actually insane for me to be doing that and then filming them on because I live in Australia, I live in a heated climate. I would have to do them on a night that follows a day off, and I've only got one day off in a week, so I would do them. I did one of them a Monday night following work the following day, and then I did the other two on a Saturday night following a Sunday day off, and coming home after an 8-hour shift in my job. I won't speak on what I do as a job. It is just mentally draining as a job, unfortunately. It was a crazy thing to actually be doing. So I do have notes here, just so I can kind of stay on topic. If you see me scratching, it's because all of my stretch marks are itchy at the moment. I have been through it for the last 2 weeks. My body is fucking done, but that's okay. Let's get to it. It was a crazy February, man. Completely on me. I had every opportunity technically to have these makeup looks somewhat done in January when I wasn't working every week as a six-day week. I had every opportunity to literally do some of these makeup looks easily, but that's not how my brain works. My brain works much better. There's a lot of car traffic, much better under pressure. It's always been, unfortunately, that way. It is the actual worst thing I hate about myself. The only reason why you get weekly videos exactly the same time is because I have this pressure to get it done, and I won't finish it earlier than what I need to. I did it with school assignments. I've done it with any assignment I was given, really. To be honest, I finished my last course early because I had convinced myself genuinely that the course was ending when I thought it was ending, and I had an extra month. So I finished early because I finished 2 months early technically, but they couldn't release me until a month. So there's that. The power of convincing yourself does exist. You can convince yourself to finish things like a crazy person, but it's just, I do hate myself for this trait. It puts a lot of pressure on me. I was doing a lot of these looks a week to filming, so 5 days before I filmed, 5 days before I needed it uploaded. You really shouldn't do that. In saying that, I'm doing this 4 days before I need this completed. We live and we learn. Not really though. There's only one thing I am just ever so slightly disappointed in myself is the fact that this was meant to be a full makeup look month, and I didn't finish it. I unfortunately, due to working circumstances, was a week late to getting my Depo-Vera shot to what I'm 2 weeks late to what I normally get it done, and that means I went through a period. And if you don't know anything about periods, my periods in particular are particularly kind of devastating, painful, like a lot of women's periods are, unfortunately. You don't want to hear me talk about periods. Wrong channel. I'm very upfront about my health, things that I go through. I luckily didn't go through any bleeding, but the pain, the cramps, and the first time in possibly over 6 years, the nausea that I was experiencing, it was terrible, along with the mood swings. I was nothing like having a personality disorder and then going through a period. There's a reason why I don't have my period. One of it is, honestly, I bleed too heavily. My iron is the greatest it will ever be without a period. I ain't ever getting my back if I don't have to. But it's just, yeah, I unfortunately went through a lot of health problems this last month. I got severely sick that I was bedridden for 2 days, and then period. Then I had dentist appointments, and it's just, there was a lot of health things going on in the background that made this unfortunately all the more difficult. I went through body inflammation along with my mild migraines this month as well, because the heat has been decreasing and then fluctuating, and when that happens I get to experience both ends of the pain that I normally experience. I'm fatigued 24/7. I live in severe amount of pain during winter and then severe migraines during summer due to the heat, and to have to bounce between those pains this month, it was just not pretty. I do honestly prefer just 3 months of migraines and then 3 months of bodily pain, but to bounce in between that, it's not fun. But yeah, no, enough health issues, enough health problems. I can't believe it. I had 4 makeup looks for this month. The worst thing I could possibly put on myself. One of them didn't get done, obviously. That's why you got a Oh, gonna have to edit that out. Oof, no, I'm not putting that on in. not having me explicitly saying male genitalia on the internet. Fuck me. Where was I? Oh, 4th makeup look. The 4th makeup look, I've called her heart eyes. It's not anything new. Let's be honest. Anything you create, someone else has done. It's just how you create it or how you interpret it is probably the more interesting factor. And heart eyes, if I put the face chart up here, heart eyes is exactly as she says, is heart eyes, and she's very 1920s. And I think to do her more justice, I really need to do my hair in a more 1920s hairstyle, and then shave my brows again, because it's another no brow look, because apparently all my whimsical looks are no brows. I'm growing them back ever so slightly, but I think I'm going to have to shave them for my next makeup look. Which will be my birthday. Yay. But yeah, she's just, unfortunately she didn't get done, and I won't lie, the makeup looks that I did were the priority looks, because I've been wanting to get them done as a collection along googly eyes. I've had those googly eyes for 2 years. I've had that idea for 2 years. It just needed to be done. I did practice a little bit of heart eyes with a green makeup look. Hopefully remember to put something up here. And I know roughly what I will have to do in the future to complete it. But in saying that, she does fit very perfectly with my next makeup looks for next year. I've already got one extra one for next year. I already bought the supplies, so I'm holding on for that for the next year. You girls are busy bee. I can't help myself. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't even want to call it a fail, because it just didn't happen. Shit happened and I couldn't get it done. But in saying that, it means I don't have to come up with a new makeup look, one of them next year. It's just something that I will get to mark off at some given point in the future, hopefully. Now, along with getting sick, the allergy season has changed. We are currently March 2nd. It is autumn, or fall for you psychopaths, but it is autumn. And with that means changing of the seasons. Weather-wise, we're apparently in for heat till May. What the actual fuck? Why? The seasons, regardless of temperature-wise, we still have change in allergens. And unfortunately, my skin, you can't tell in this lighting, but my skin has broken out, and it's not because of the makeup. It's partially because of me not taking care of my skin the way I should be. And then my eye allergies have flared up again. There is no eyelash growing. I've had that happen in the past. I've had eyelashes grow underneath my eyes. There's nothing growing. There's nothing there that I can see. There's no styes. They're just itchy. And wearing makeup, and more than anything, particularly removing the makeup, is where it usually flares up. In saying that, it could be what I'm using, but I've been using the same stuff every year. But you can develop new allergies to anything, and that's just the unfortunate part. But I don't think it's what I'm using. I think I can be very harsh with my eyes when I take off makeup, so it could be a factor like that. It could just be the fact that I have itchy eyes. A week and a bit now, or maybe even 2 weeks. My eyes still feel like they're itchy. I sometimes, unfortunately, have to try and just sleep it off, because the pain of it and the itchiness of it is just too hard to stay up and get anything done. It's just an unfortunate factor that I deal with. I'm just glad that there's nothing growing, because having an eyelash grow under there was not entertaining. Things just health-wise sucky this last month, but I'm still here. I'm still moving, still able to walk. When it can't walk, that's when it really sucks. Oh, and top it all off, I went into dentist because I'm getting a new mouth guard, because my last proper mouth guard got chewed up by a dog I was pet sitting, and I've been using a temporary one for over 2 years. So I'm getting a proper one done again, and luckily they don't do mouth molds anymore. They 3D scan your teeth, but unfortunately I've got a very small jaw, and because they had to stretch my mouth out so much, I've got a massive mouth ulcer right here. I suffer from them. It just takes the slightest thing and then the ulcer formation. But oh my god, this mouth ulcer has been exposed, like open, for 4 days now, and it doesn't feel like it's getting smaller. It doesn't look like I've swollen, but I can feel the swelling. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. Also, the unfortunate side effect of doing projects is my rooms are a mess. Both of them, actually. This one's not too bad, despite my clean clothing pile that's over there, where I've been sleeping upside down on my bed. Don't ask. Sometimes I have to rotate in my bed just to be able to fall asleep. I'm down there at the moment. I'll be back up here sooner or later. But yeah, my rooms are a mess. Like, I can walk, there's flooring. I've made it so there's floor, but it's just shit everywhere. There's so much crap everywhere. So much crap. Kind of unbelievable how much of a mess you make when you're making project stuff. And I feel it's unfair to you, unfair to myself, to be doing projects in these messes, but I can't convince myself on my single day off sometimes to do anything because I'm that tired. And I work on this sort of stuff after hours, after working an 8-hour shift on like 6 hours of sleep. It's not healthy. I know it's not healthy, but I love doing it. But on my days off, because I don't have a schedule for my day off, this isn't this. I generally don't do things in any form of rush order. Sometimes it takes me 4 hours to do the washing, 4 hours to put the washing in the washing machine and then take it. 4 hours. My brain just does not work well at all on my days off. But yeah, no, my room's an absolute mess. I really need to fully clean it, especially now that I've got a pocket full of sunshine. Now that I've completed, this is until Halloween, this is going to be it when it comes to a lot of makeup looks. I just have a lot of catching up to do, okay? A lot of catching up, a lot of years of self-doubt and severe depression. I've got a lot of years to catch up on, okay? So unfortunately, you're going to get a lot of makeup looks when you probably should only get one a month. I'm aiming so you get about one a month, give or take. Okay, is that okay? Now, the other bit of why I'm doing this is, I didn't finish Cupid and Heart's Face short at all, because I got sick. That delayed a lot of things. I lost 3 days that I could have been editing to being sick, and I'm only now able to somewhat work on it, and I'm like producing a less than a minute short with what I intended to create, and now I'm producing the music for it, and then I've got to do Foley work for it, which, if you've heard the cars, it's never quiet until stupid hours, so I have to wait until stupid hours, so I've got to wait until I can sleep in the next day, sort of thing. It's an unfortunate fate that I have at the moment. But yeah, I'm producing a mini short all by myself. I've been doing the music by myself. I re-download because I've got an iPad right here. I've got 2 technically, but I sat on that one and I can't really use it for anything purposeful anymore. I re-downloaded GarageBand and I've been fiddling with it. I know the way I have been producing music isn't how you should be doing it, but it's the only way I know how. I'm used to chopping and cutting, editing that way, so that's what I've been doing with the music that I've been creating for the short, because I just want it to be as original so I can post it wherever I want, sort of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want this to just be on TikTok and my Instagram. I would like to be able to post it here for you guys without worrying about copyright claims. So hopefully I do get to and show you any of that. But yeah, this mini short has been an idea of mine for approximately 2 years now, or 2 to 3 years. Heartface has been something I've created since 2020 or 2021 when I first shaved my hair off, and then the Cupid side of Heartface didn't come in until 2024, so yeah, about 2 years, and they became like a pair duo because I had the idea. When you say short, I had the idea of how it was meant to always be. I've had this idea for over 2 years. It's just a matter of finding a way that I could execute it on my own, and originally what it was going to be was an animated short with me being the characters, but the things that happen in the short being animated. And your girl's a lazy bitch. Your girl's a lazy bitch. She can do something practical with practical things. I would get it done a lot quicker, but yeah, I'm very lazy easy when it comes to my art. I'm very slow as well when it comes to my art, so that's an unfortunate factor I have to, factor in for it. And I can't believe I'm actually like producing and creating this short that I've had in my head for 2 years, and it's gonna be available for you very soon. Hopefully, get to put it in. But yeah, just everything to do with it has just been a learning curve, a massive learning curve. Before this, all I really did with my makeup looks was photography and mandatory narcissistic montages, which has no like structure in the sense of like you trying to get an action or acting out of it. It is just looking hot, sexy, beautiful, and I can get that done practically in under 5 minutes, 3 minutes really. That's how quick I am with getting shots and knowing how to cut it so it looks like a lot of shots, but it's just me cutting and mixing things. So acting something for the first time and following through with it has been an interesting thing, and then knowing in your head kind of what shots you need to get, what camera angle you need to get, close to camera angle. It's just, oh my god, I should plan things a lot better. But yeah, it's just a very different experience, a very cathartic experience. It's been great fun, and I can't complain about the results or anything of that because it is beyond what I thought I could create, and I'm very proud of it. I love it a bit. I care about this like it's my own child. I'm just very proud of what I've created when it comes to it. And dear friends, I think you deserve an update on the Huntsman. It's still in my room. It's still in the cupboard. I genuinely cannot get myself to get rid of it. It saddens me to see a corpse like that, but it's also a fucking spider. A dead one, but a fucking spider. I'm very lucky that where it is doing spins in my cupboard from its web, I can't see it unless I move over. It's blocked by everything else in front of it. But oh my god, that was not that was not what I needed while I was covered in makeup. Because I was sweating, babe. I was sweating. There's so much sweat on my body. I genuinely, I don't like spiders. I am Australian. I hate spiders. I hate snakes. I don't do it. I can't do it. Respect to the huntsman. I respect huntsmen. I don't kill huntsmans. But if I see you, I cannot sleep in that room. You can live, you can eat whatever you want. Don't let me see you, and don't crawl on me. We'll have no problems. Just don't let me see you. Don't let me see you. And then if I do see you, don't do the disappearing act, because I can't handle it. I can't handle that. I fucking hate spiders. I hate spiders. Can't do spiders. I can't. As an Australian, I feel very ashamed that I can't do spiders. But at the same time, it's a fucking spider. I fucking hate spiders. So I have talked about all that I needed to talk about. Hopefully this doesn't take me long to edit. There goes a bus. I hope you're ready for it. Here is the reveal of my Cupid Darling short, featuring Heartface, because we cannot forget my lady Heartface. Enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience and your time. I am rheaivyhope. Welcome to Medical, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. I got this from my job. Oh, bitch. You can stare at her while I sit here, slightly hunchbacked, just for you. It's great at holding the mic. Makes me feel like I'm holding a microphone without like holding a microphone. Next thing for me to murder.